Greetings viewers, welcome to another Evil strategy session. I am Evil. Have a 4v4 here on Toxic Slums with Schmunkel, Evil, Hunting, and Unsleep, going against Lunatic Phil, Kefka, Star Shafted, and Hand Jams. We've got 3 Terran and 1 Protoss on our side. Let's see, I am working on scouting right now. I believe we found a single Zerg here. I'm going to find another Zerg and Protoss. So we've got 2 Zerg and Protoss. A lot of stuff going on right here at this point, so I kind of figured this would be a good place to start. We have, which one is this? Lunatic Phil goes zipping into Unsleep space, and he does a little scouting, and then drops a pylon in the middle. I'm personally confused by this. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't see anything that really shows a 4-gate warp. He drops it right in the dead smack in middle. Really, are you going to waste 100 minerals? Because that's all that is 100 mineral waste. Let me see. It's not like you're super flush with cash, so I'm sure he had a really great reason for doing it. I just don't know what it was. Lunatic Phil had tried to get in on Schmunkel over here and just had no success. Tries to get in on Evil. Yeah, me. I saw 2 Zerg and I freaked. That is my weakest point, is going up against 2 Zerg always. So I blocked myself in and figured I could eventually take out this pylon, which I will, and move on at that point. So Hunting goes out and he's chasing down, trying to find that probe. That probe is gone. He's already out of there. So just to check their scouting, here's what they know about us. 1 person. All they know is Unsleep. Here's what we know about them, is we got them all. We know where they are. We know what they're doing. Well, I don't know what they're doing, but we got them all. So we are pushing for a semi-early attack. Actually, at this point, everyone is just kind of building troops and getting things going. Just want the troops to defend, and the opportunity presents itself pretty soon here for us to go ahead and move in a lot faster. This is a game where once it started, it really didn't seem to stop, and that will make sense in a few moments. So Schmunkel goes and checks for that little probe over here. Unsleep brings his troops over. Hunting is going to drop his drawers and bring his troops over here pretty soon too. And Evil, I suck this game. It took me so long to get going just by being so afraid of those double 6 pools. I was horrified. So here we go. Here's all the troops coming in. Schmunkel's going to take control of everybody and go off to the races. So let's see. We have Spore Crawler going down. Yep. Comes right in. Goes straight for the base. Hand Jams doesn't do a thing. What's there to do? He can't attack. He can't do anything. I take control of a couple forces. I take control of the rest of the forces and bring him in. Got a Roach Warren going down. A couple of guys hiding over here. That's it. Let's see, what is this? Unsleep sends over some more troops, so guys, watch out. It's coming next. I'm not seeing any spine crawlers go down for defense. I'm not seeing anything. We do have some cannons up here for defense. We do have some cannons here, long-range mining. We wax that. I grab the troops. Then Schmunkel takes control of them again, and off we go. I'm warping in some Stalkers finally. Got some troops, but this is a nice pack of Marines and Marauders. Actually, I think it's all straight Marines, isn't it? No, there's a Marauder in there. Single solitary guy. Doing a check over here for expansions, just kind of see what's going on. Meets up with the next group of guys. Yes, we do have the shields. Yay. That's going to be very helpful, actually. Brings in all the troops, gathers them together, and then off he pushes. I take out my pylon so I can come join the fun because I feel kind of left out. I'm zipping through Blink as fast as possible. Line of cannons here. That'll slow us down, they hope. Stops and pops an Overlord. There's another one hiding over here just a little east, but who cares? Queen. There she goes. Spire has come up, so we know these are Mutalisks. That's a lot of mutas in there. Oh, Overlord dies. Overlord dies. Mutas pop up. Mutas 2. I think we lost 2 mutas in that, or he lost 2 mutas. Get the Spire, so no more mutas. Just kind of whatever you may have built. Putting down another spawning pool. He's going to try and rebuild from scratch. We got everything here we need. Schmunkel moves his troops over. He's going to go up and out. I've got Blink. Screw that. I blink on down. while they work their way down. This is terrific. I mean, I'm already able to get in there and do some damage, and then the follow-up comes in right behind me. It's fantastic. Make sure we're tagging everything that's important to tag. God, I really hate that these guys will target larvae. I wish they would not. Yellow has slapped down an expansion, so just a quick pause for a second here. In terms of expansions, Evil has an expansion, Schmunkle not yet. Hunting has an expansion, Unsleep has an expansion. So I think this is one of the real problems we have with one person controlling troops, is that person usually ends up getting behind schedule in terms of expanding and whatnot. So, you know, Schmunkle is still pumping out troops. It's just, I know when I lead the charge, I get behind. I look over and, oh, I've got 1,000 minerals. I should do something with those. Yeah, I should have done something with them, you know, way earlier. So, back to the board. Here we go. I see all these things. I blink over. Again, forget that. I ain't dealing with it. Just start popping off drones. Pause for a second here. Let's see. Schmunkle has gone the front route, cracked those three, or I'm sorry, cracked a couple of cannons there. There's some more. Colossus. Okay, great choice. Double Colossus. At this point, I'm shouting, Terran, I need a scan. I got 3 Terrans, I don't care who. Just give me a scan, I can get up here and help. Got my scan. So now I can get up and do some damage. These guys are taking care of the Colossus. They're doing the dance as necessary. I'm going to go in and work on the mineral line. And if I remember right, this guy had like 1,200 minerals per minute earlier. We've fairly well reduced that. Okay, here my buddy's getting slaughtered by the Colossus. I blink over, finish that off. They took the brunt of the damage. I just finished them off. We need to finish this. But again, I see an opportunity. Let me blink on down and just continue. This is what I meant by once this game got started, we just kept going on up. Got a little muta harass here going on. Those mutas should have been taken out a lot sooner. I mean, once your base gets wiped out, you really need to get going. Again, muta harass over here, and crap load of Marines come in to take care of that. Just looking back over here, so we've reduced Kefka's income massively, and Kefka, you're starved for gas, and I was looking earlier and I realized why. You're not harvesting any gas over here. You sent your 3 guys down, and I mean, they're just sitting here. This is a mistake that I've done plenty of times, but I've learned to click through my assimilators and check. So now with that patch they put in a while back, you can see what's going on. You know, again, same thing here. Lunatic Phil, he's got his expansion. He's had an expansion up for about, what, 5 minutes? Not mining. His guy is sitting here. He doesn't have any waypoints. It just really felt like they were asleep at the wheel. And I don't think we were that good. I think they were just that asleep. Like this. Here comes an assload of phoenixes. Why? And I'm watching, and I mean, look at his control bar. He's clicking on buildings. Let me pause for a second and go watch his camera view. Yeah, he's checking. He's clicking on buildings. What are you doing? You're scouting. Good job. Why don't you use your graviton beam and start popping off some of those guys? Again, I'm not the best in the world, but your base is wiped out. Do something. Do something. Okay, so you attach the phoenixes to the colossi. Okay. They sit there. Got a group over here. I can't remember. Eventually we took them and did something with them. More colossi come up. I mean, it's the absolutely correct thing to do against assload of Marines. They come on up in unsleep space. Now it's a ball game. So, you know, again, here you've got all these phoenixes. I guess they're attached in case Vikings show up. That's the only thing I can think of. It makes sense. You know, go ahead, try and supply lock Unsleep if you can. Here's where Unsleep got kind of screwed. His guys got bunched up in there and they couldn't really do much. You had 2 Colossi who were pretty well damaged, but Evil's sending over I am sending over Stalkers. Meantime, Hunting is doing MMM. I'm not sure where he's attacking. Sorry, Hunting. Evil is able to pop off Colossus. Colossus. Again, they were already super damaged from earlier attacks. Okay, pop off Colossus. Now Graviton Beam comes in. Now it doesn't matter. I think again at some point here pretty soon I'm going to start shouting for a Terran to give me a scan. Am I even upgraded? One attack. Blah. So just pause for a second here. Yep, here's me pinging Terran. I need a scan. Got a whole bunch of Zealots coming after me. Yeah, that's the right response against Stalkers, absolutely. By the way, Schmunkle does have his expansion down now. I think we managed to pop off all those mutas at some point. Let's see, almost mined out. But, I mean, troops. Troops everywhere. Troops solve all. Here we go. I'm screaming. Not screaming, but hey, Terran, can I get a scan? Get my scan. Up I go. And once I'm up, that's it. I'll bring up the other group here pretty soon. Yep. I'll gladly take that. I'll gladly take that fight. Speeding another Colossus out, I'll take it. His Zealots get split up, so I'm able to pick them off half and half. You know, he's warping in more Zealots. I blink away just to give myself a better front over here, something a lot safer. Here's those last Mutalisks screwing around. And there they go. More Colossus, so I'm going to blink that over and make sure I can get that Colossus. Again, just that extra blink gives me a few extra shots. Like 1 or 2 from each. I blink in here so that there's really a small front. I'm just trying to take out pylons at this point. You know, he can only attack 2 of my guys, whereas all my guys can attack any of his guys. So it's a pretty good front. Big gathering of forces. We're getting ready for the final push. Here comes Hrunting's Mass MMM. Bunch of Vikings to defend against stuff. I think, yep, Unsleep had also gone Vikings. We're using this group to scout around, clean things out. Starshafter is trying to get back in the game. I don't know if he's donating minerals to Kefka or not. Yeah, they're in a world of hurt in terms of minerals. Kefka finally did realize that he was not getting gas out of there. And here comes the line of troops. Let's see, I've got control of them. Lunatic Phil leaves the game. Yeah. Just let us crack this door and we're in. I blink up so that there's a greater chance of getting in there. Here comes Schmunkle's troops. Here comes Unsleep and Hrunting's troops. There's Hrunting's troops. Hey, it's over. Got some minor upgrades. Nothing heavy, nothing serious. Oh, excuse me. Unsleep had some really good upgrades. And then Kefka finally calls it as well. So this game, just once it got started, it never finished. I don't know what this guy did down here. He was starting to go for Roach Warren, but Mass Marines just came in and wiped him out. No expansion, came over here, wiped out the next one. I blinked down and was able to take out some stuff as Schmunkle brought the troops over. Again, move on to the next one, move on to the next one. I think our attack finally got blunted here. I was able to wipe out some stuff over here and do that. You know, if we can take out 3 out of 4 guys, I mean, knock them out of the mix with our first push, there's not much coming back from that. It was a good game for us. We really enjoyed it. This must be what other people feel when they face us. Oh my god, this is easy. Yeah, usually we are, but this one was a really good one. So I'm not sure if there's any lessons to be learned from this one. It was just fun to do and fun to play. But I guess if there was a lesson, it's when you can push and when you can take advantage of that push, keep doing it. Also send constant reinforcements. I know Schmunkle's sending reinforcements, Hrunting and Unsleep are sending in reinforcements. That was just a huge help. And then adaptability. When they saw Colossi, switch over to Vikings. That was really helpful. Or get some extra Vikings in there. That was a good deal too. More taking advantage of our opponent's mistakes, and there were a ton of them. Kefka getting gas locked. Nobody had early troops for their side. Nobody had any real defense troops. We all had troops pushed in. Well, the Terrans all had troops. It took me a while to get going, but it was a good game. So, hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. And until we meet on the field of battle, stay evil.